Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Curvy Quee VSG. I'm Quinn, and today we're going to be talking about all things uncomfortable, the VSG edition. Things that kind of happen to your body after VSG, or what they said would happen and you're a little confused about because it didn't really happen to you. Yeah, those are the type of things we're going to talk about in this video. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, comment, all those nice things. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's talk about it. So, first thing I'm going to start with is hunger. The main thing a lot of these videos are saying when you click on them is, oh, I don't get hungry. I forget to eat even. Now, even doing my own research, they took out the ghrelin, which is the hunger hormone. I still experience hunger, and it could be head hunger. And I've also learned that sometimes hunger is thirst. So I drink some water and sometimes it goes away. But I do still experience hunger. It's not as bad as it used to be. It's just a matter of oh, I know I need to eat. That's it. But if you experience hunger, you're not the only one, because I do get hungry and I'm only 2 months out. Now, I will say one thing about it is the farther out I get, it seems the less I can eat, which is, I'm not complaining about that, but I do still experience hunger. The next thing, cravings. Going into this journey, I watched a lot of videos that were saying they no longer crave things, no longer have a sweet tooth. That has not been my experience. I do still experience cravings. Now, one thing about me, I do not believe in depriving yourself of anything. VSG is not about depriving. It's about learning moderation. So if you're experiencing cravings, I would just say, let yourself have it in moderation. You want a cookie, have that cookie. Don't sit down and try to eat the whole pack. I mean, you can't, but just don't. One thing you will learn though, even though you have the cravings, things do taste a little different, which is kind of a bummer. Hurts my feelings sometimes. I'm thinking, oh, I ain't had this in so long. I just can't wait to taste it. And it doesn't taste the same. Now, I can't figure out if that's just the way they're processing foods these days, or if it's legit my taste buds and hormones changing, so things no longer taste the same. Things that used to be my favorite, I'm kind of I wasn't really missing out on anything, but it was nice to taste it. So don't deprive yourself of anything. If you're craving, taste it. Have it in moderation. That's what VSG is about, learning to live your life in moderation when it comes to eating. You can still enjoy food, enjoy tasty things in moderation. Okay. Constipation is natural. And one thing about it is I'm always do my best to be completely transparent. Now, in my case, hasn't been super extreme, but it can be very uncomfortable. So I could just show you what I do to stay regular, or as regular as possible. Every night, make sure I get my last little drink of the night in, and it's this mixed with this. My mama just kind of been having this sitting in the pantry for who knows how long, but I saw it. It's collagen. I said, why not? Let me try it. This stuff is pretty darn amazing. And there ain't no sponsorships, because don't nobody even know I'm on here doing anything. But yeah. And so I'll make sure I get the 2 scoops of this, the cap full of this, and on nights when I'm craving something sweet and I know that I'm not going to have a snack or whatever, I'll go ahead and add this. And this is actually to say it's no sugar at all. Very, very sweet. So yeah, if you're afraid of stomaching the Clearlax or the Miralax, it's just off-brand Miralax because we budget around here. Just add you one of these. You don't taste the thing, and at least you're fighting a sweet tooth if that's an issue for you. Me, I be craving, so this works out for me most nights. So the next day, you're going just fine. And one thing about it is, if you're staying regular, the scale will continue to move. Your body's not holding on to any excess weight, and you don't have to worry about stalls as much, in my opinion. Stalls are still going to happen because your body still has to catch up with the process that it's going through. However, if you're staying regular, you're more prone to keep dropping the weight with no issues. So the next issue that we're going to speak on is the emotional aspect of not being able to snack anymore, or snack the way you used to, or things just not tasting the way that they used to. I always said that I'm not an emotional eater. No, I don't think that that's how I deal with anything until you kind of find yourself in a funk. And what do you want to do? You want to snack. You're not supposed to be having sweets. Once again, I said I allow myself snacks in moderation. And I'm down, at this point, 53 pounds in a little over 2 months. So your body does know what it needs. So a snack in moderation is not going to hurt you or deter your weight loss. But just realizing that you can't, because you're on a healthier lifestyle. And I really don't know if there's a correlation with delicious food and dopamine, but in my mind, when I eat some good food, I'm happy. Like, it boosts your mood, you get excited, like, and that could just be me being greedy. Actually, I'm gonna look it up. 1 second. Okay, so actually, I was on to something. So I Googled it. I'll insert the clip here. Good food makes you feel good. Like, and I think that's normal. That's the way it's always been. Now, given that your taste buds are changing, and also you're not dieting, but you're being more sensible about the things that you consume, which means sometimes that you're not going to snack even if you do have the craving or the urge. So what do when you're a little blue and there's no snacks? Because, you shouldn't even be buying snacks. Because if you buy it, you will eat it. That's a true statement. So there's no snacks in your house. And how do you process? So things that have worked for me is getting outside. That is literally one of the best things you could do. Go for a walk. Fresh air, the breeze, the sun does wonders. And at the same time, you're getting a walk, you're burning some calories. Why not? Another thing that works for me is reading a book. It's a little escape. I love to read, I love to learn, I love new knowledge, but also I love to read for stuff that's gonna captivate and make you laugh, make you go, gasp, and things like that. My current pleasure, or for when I'm bored or just need a little escape. It's dark outside and I ain't got no snacks, so I'm gonna read me a book because I can't find nothing good to watch on TV. Y'all know how that be sometimes. Because this whole journey is about learning how to navigate through life and not depend on food the way we have been dependent on food to get to, the obese state. Another thing is, I'm very goofy. I love comedy. I will sit here and rewatch that 70s show, Golden Girls, you name it, and if it makes you giggle, I'm down. And I watch that all night, just laughing, just to, get my mind off of whatever I might be going through, because life is life, and some days are just hard, and we don't know why. It just is. That's just how it is. And then as a woman, wake up one day, the wind blowing the wrong way, and you're sad, and you don't even know why. Like, stupid. But whatever. Born with ovaries. It is what it is. The last thing I'm going to touch on is PMS. that mother sucker. I hate it. Because even though I spoke on cravings, PMS cravings are something completely different, at least for me. It never changes. I need chocolate and something spicy. Why? And then it's like I have to have it for a whole week before it even gets here. So denying myself of that can cause me to be moody as well. But I said all to say cravings are real, like, especially PMS cravings. And I used to ask people even before this process that I would see like on the weight loss journey, like, what do you do around that time? And I can never even get a real answer. So I genuinely want to know what the other people do when they're PMSing. And I know it's different for everybody. Everybody doesn't have the same PMS symptoms. I get it. But for me, that's one of my big struggles, because a week before my period, I'm in pain and I want to eat everything and can't even eat 2 bites at this point and I'm down for the count. Could you imagine like sitting down with a meal that you've been dreaming about all day? And not that it's this most extravagant meal. It could be just some chicken and a little low carb wrap. 2 bites in and you're done. But in your mind, you know you're PMS and then you kind of want to pig out. You can't. Thank God for the sleeve because it's doing what it's supposed to do. But it could be rough. And I just thought I'd have this talk because some things I spoke on, I hadn't seen anybody talking about. Like, yes, people talk about constipation. I haven't heard not one person say, oh yeah, I'm hungry 2 months post-op. And here I am sitting over here like, okay, is this normal? Is something wrong? But I know nothing's wrong because the tool is doing what it's supposed to do. My eating has changed drastically. My full cues are in full effect and, you know, the weight is falling off. However, I do get hungry. Sometimes there's a little rumble in the tummy. And I'm, like I said, it's not horrible. It's just like, oh, I haven't eaten. Okay, let me go get something to eat. But I do get my 3 meals a day. Do I snack much? No. But, so if you are in this process and you're getting hungry, you're not the only one. It's okay. If you're still battling cravings, it's okay. Because not everybody's going to come out of this and be like, oh, I forget to eat. Who? Thank God for the sleeves. Thank God for the journey. But I'm going to eat. Even if it's just my 2 bites each meal, I am going to eat. Your body needs that. See this hair? I'm trying to keep as much of it as I can. My skin, I wanted to keep skinning. I'm going to eat. If my body says I'm hungry, that little rumble, okay, I'm going to go eat. So yeah, guys, the little Google, I'm going to insert that because I learned something new today too. Feel good foods is a thing. Hey, yay. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. Once again, please don't forget to subscribe and like, even comment. Leave me a remark, a suggestion, or just a little bit of your experience. Tell me how it's going. And once again, if you want to keep up with me, I'm going to keep posting. Subscribe so you can follow me along this journey. Bye, y'all.